Good evening, folks. Welcome here to Buckhorn High School in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Game 2 of our doubleheader this evening between Buckhorn and Perry Central. The boys up next. I'm Jeff Campbell along with Harold Brashear. Harold, we saw Perry Central girls get to win in Game 1. Game 2, a little bit of a twist. You know, Buckhorn's leading scorer, Dylan Easterling, out with an injury, and one of Perry Central's leading scorers, Bo Bacon, out with an injury. So interesting to see who these teams put out there tonight for their teams.
And you know, that's absolute huge loss for Buckhorn. Like you said, their leading scorer. I'll tell you what, Bo Bacon, what he's done for Perry Central this year is, if he is not the most improved player in this region, there's not one out there, because he has turned into an excellent player, especially on the offensive end, and has just led this team in rebounding and probably their second leading scorer, I would imagine.
Yeah, second leading scorer, leading rebounder. And when these two teams met just a week ago, Bacon had 18. And, that's a lot of points to lose in a short amount of time against a 54th district opponent like Buckhorn. Playing over here, Buckhorn's going to want to win. They're going to come out and play hard, and anxious to see. And it's sort of ironic as we're sitting here talking about it, Easterling and Bacon over at midcourt talking to one another, probably comparing injuries.
And I think this will be Buckhorn's first game without Easterling. Perry, they got beat up on a little bit by Bell County in their first outing without Bacon. So, they're trying to make some adjustments there. And, Perry Central, not a whole lot of size to begin with, and that's just a tremendous loss for them.
It really is. And, I talked to, one of the assistant coaches, Coach Tobler, the other day, and he said, it's sort of the next man up mentality. He's going to give a chance for some of these other guys to step up. I think Perry Central will replace Bacon in the starting lineup with Nick Prater, a very talented freshman, very athletic, long. And we mentioned in the girls' broadcast how some of the players from Perry Central, grown and matured, especially those young players throughout the season. I think the same could be said for Prater. Early on, didn't play bad, but he sort of struggled at times with that youth and inexperience. But as this season's gone on for Coach Hoskins, Nick Prater stepped in, played some big minutes, made some big shots, and really contributing for the Commodores.
And, like you said, Perry Central, they've got some guys who've played big minutes off the bench. I mean, you never want to lose a starter. Buckhorn, where are they going to find that guy off the bench? They played, watched them play Perry a couple weeks ago. They don't play a lot of kids off the bench. So the big question for them, who's going to step up? And, you're not going to be able to replace your leading scorer. One guy's not going to step in there and do that. You've got to have some people come in there by committee and make some things happen. And, it's a big adjustment for Buckhorn. And I tell you what, especially this late in the season.
Yeah, it is, and tough to do, and we'll see shortly how it's all going to play out, and we'll go ahead and send it back to the station for a first commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at those potential starting lineups and get you set for tip-off right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities. With programs and services that assist people of all ages, LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, home energy, safety, and more, LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
Whether you need a physical, a dental cleaning, a vaccine, or a wellness check, expert healthcare for your family is closer than you think. At the award-winning UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard, our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care, regardless of income or ability to pay. Winner of 6 HRSA quality awards, UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center provides expert care close to home. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Welcome back, folks, to Buckhorn High Schooler, and here in Buckhorn, Kentucky, Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear set to bring you second half of a doubleheader between Perry Central and Buckhorn. And Harold, when you take a look at the boys' side of the 54th district, it's sort of played out similar to the girls. You know, Hazard 6-0, undefeated in district play. They're going to be the number 1 seed. Perry Central at 3-2 currently. The number 2 seed, Leslie County. The number 3 seed in Buckhorn, the number 4 seed. And, Perry Central owns 2 wins over Leslie County. But, man, Leslie County athletic, can shoot the basketball, and a very dangerous ball club.
Absolutely. And Leslie, early in the year they played Hazard tight for a half. Really tight game at Memorial Gym for one half, slowed Hazard down. And, that's a dangerous 2-3 game. If you're Perry, that's a dangerous game. But now, Leslie, I think they've had a couple injuries here of late that could really hamper them. But, then you've got Hazard, and I think everybody's kind of their odds-on favorite to win the region. They're sitting up there at the 1. And but district tournament's going to be down at Perry Central. Perry battled Hazard to a 3-point game at Hazard, and then it was a 5 or 6 point game when Bo Bacon goes down with an ankle injury, and Perry Central just had a very hard time matching up with Hazard after that. But you look, Perry Central, they've got one thing really going for them, and it's that great equalizer in today's basketball game. They've not done 153 three-pointers this season. And here's another thing sort of about that. It's not just one guy. I mean, they've got multiple guys that can shoot the basketball. Obviously, Trayton Woods is going to get a lot of hype for that, a fantastic outside shooter. But you've also got Mason Sumner, Bo Bacon. Woods leads that crew. He's shooting over 43% from the three-point line, Sumner, 41%. Bo Bacon right at 40%. And then you have Prater, Neese, some of these other guys, Landon Miller, that are all shooting over 30%. So, multiple guys on this Commodore basketball team able to step out there and knock down shots. And you're exactly right, Harold. That is the great equalizer when it comes to basketball. And, you look, speaking of their shooting, something that you will rarely see at Perry Central for whatever reason, a good free throw shooting team, up near 75% as a team. So we know that they can score the basketball, but now Bacon, 6.5 rebounds a game. Their leading rebounder now, Trayton Woods at 3.8. Right. Where are they going to find that rebounding, Jeff? Yeah, that's going to be a big question that we're going to see answered here shortly. And, Buckhorn, coached by Shannon Blank, they're a typical Buckhorn team. They get after you. They play really hard. In the meeting a couple weeks ago at Perry Central, Buckhorn played a lot of zone. And Perry Central started off slow. That was a close game for a while. Commodores knocked down some threes, able to stretch it out and get a comfortable win. But if it may be a different story over here at Buckhorn, if those threes aren't going,
then the game may stay tight throughout its entirety.
And a guy that you've really got to watch out for with Buckhorn right now, especially with Easterling out, with Bo Bacon out, Jacob Neese. He comes in 14.3 points a game, 9.2 rebounds a game, very athletic kid, good mid-range jump shooter, and gets to the rim fairly well. Really good player.
And Austin Riley sort of in that mix as well. Could be a primary ball handler. We've seen Austin Riley for Coach Blank get the ball off a rebound, take it coast to coast. He is more than capable of handling the basketball, getting Buckhorn in an offense and setting something up. And just anxious to see how the ball handling duties are shared, as Easterling usually, does the yeoman's work for that and the scoring. So going to be a lot of interesting storylines here coming up in about 5.5 minutes, and we'll step away for another commercial break. When we come back, we'll be 3 minutes closer to tip-off right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South, on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Health Care welcomes Lori Bradley, APRN, to their team of medical professionals. Lori will be seeing patients Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. until 11 p.m. That's at Quantum Health Care, 210 Black Gold Boulevard in Hazard. For additional information, call area code 606-436-0711. Check out the website, www.kymha.com, or on Facebook, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated Quantum Health Care.
Welcome back, folks. Buckhorn High School, Buckhorn, Kentucky. Game number 2 of a doubleheader between the Perry Central Commodores and the Buckhorn Wildcats. Jeff Campbell along with Harold Bashir. And Harold, when you talk about the 54th District, a lot of rivalries. A lot of times people think, Perry Central and Hazard. But this game here, Perry Central and Buckhorn, over the years, is a very, very intense rivalry. If there's one game on Buckhorn's schedule that they would like to win, it would be this one.
Absolutely. They want to beat Perry. Of course, everybody wants to beat everybody in the district, but this, like you said, this is the game that Buckhorn marks on their calendar. And, Perry, and like Perry has on the girls' side, it's been kind of a one-sided rivalry, with some of the teams that Perry's had. Buckhorn with 4 victories all-time against Perry Central. Only one of those came in the regular season, and that was all the way back in 2021, February 5th of 2021. Their other victories, huge victories. And what I mean by that, they all had kind of a milestone. You go back to the first one in 2007, they defeated Perry soundly, 74-41, in what ended up being last game that Coach Allen coached at Perry Central. Then you go to 2012, that monumental upset of a top 5, probably Perry Central team with Jay Sean Page in the first game of the district tournament. And then another big upset. Perry beat Buckhorn in the finals of the district. Buckhorn comes back, beats Perry in the finals of the region. in 2016. So 3 huge wins in Buckhorn history against Perry, and then that 1 regular season win. But, Buckhorn, a lot of obstacles to overcome today. They got to find somebody to handle the ball. They got to find another score. Perry Central in a similar situation. They're coming off of a kind of a big loss to Bell County on the road the other night. And, they've got some questions to answer themselves.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, 2 losses in a row for the Commodores. They lost to Hazard, then lost at Bell. And, Perry Central looking to get one back in the win column, and so is Buckhorn. And a lot on the line here tonight. A good crowd on hand. We appreciate you folks tuning us in on WSGS Facebook, YouTube, WSGS.com. A lot of ways to catch us. No matter how you do, we sure appreciate it. And we're about 25 seconds away, Harold, from getting this one started.
And, Jeff, what if you're Buckhorn, other than what we've mentioned, find another score, what's your key to coming in here and getting this win?
Well, they got to play good defense. They got to get a hand up on shooters, close out on penetration, and limit Perry Central to 1 shot on the offensive end.
And starters now for Perry Central. At 1 guard, they're going to have number 11, Trayton Woods. Number 13 at guard will be Tyson Neese. Mason Sumner, number 23, will be at forward. Landon Miller, another guard. He's wearing number 12. And then Nick Prater, number 24, the freshman, will be starting. And now for Buckhorn, they'll be wearing the home whites. Ethan Huff will be starting at guard. He's wearing number 3. Cameron Miller starting at guard, wearing number 11. Another guard, Austin Riley, number 12. He's strong. Guard Jacob Neese at forward, wearing number 24. And at forward, number 35, Braden Rice. And Rice is who slides into the starting lineup in place of Easterling. You're adding a little size, but you're giving up a little quickness and shooting.
Yeah, but you're not really losing anything in experience. Rice was a starter early in the season for Buckhorn. Then he was relegated to sort of that 6-man role as Cameron Miller slid into the starting lineup. So very interesting lineups for both teams, but we're about to put the ball in the air and get this one underway. It'll be Nick Prater jumping against Jacob Neese to see who gets this first possession.
Both wearing number 24.
Really a lot of hype for this first possession. And it's really a lot of times doesn't really amount to anything. Ball is in the air. Tip is up and controlled by the Commodores. Tyson Neese over to Trayton Woods. Back to Neese at the top of the key. Good ball reversal. Mason Sumner tries a 3 in and out. Rebound pulled down by Austin Riley. Riley quickly in the front court. Being guarded by Woods. Perry Central on a man-to-man. Tyson Neese on Huff. And then Prater, a tough task, guarding Jacob Neese. Neese to the basket, and he travels with a basketball. Turnover for Buckhorn.
First turnover of the game, and Prater did a good job standing his ground right there and forcing that turnover.
He did. Jacob Neese, I think they're going to try to ISO him a lot on the young freshman from Perry Central. Tyson Neese inside to Nick Prater. He couldn't handle it, lose it out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to the Buckhorn.
That was a good offensive set. They ran that little curl screen down low, and he was open, just couldn't connect.
Jacob Neese with it, gets it over to Huff. Back to Neese. Perry Central picking up full court. Huff hands it off to Miller. Ball's tipped, stolen by Trayton Woods. Here he comes on the bounce. 15-footer on the way and good for Trayton Neese. Commodores up early 2-0. Here comes Buckhorn as Austin Riley gets it across the timeline, but is fouled by Landon Miller, his first.
First on Miller, first foul of the game, and Buckhorn stays in possession.
When they get that ball to Austin Riley, he's going to try to get downhill. And like you said, he's a very strong player, finishes good around the rim as Neese gets it over to Miller. Miller comes off the screen, back to Neese. Goes off another screen, down the lane, puts a shot out, has it blocked by Prater, out of bounds. Last touch by the Commodores.
Another nice defensive play there by Prater.
2-0 early in this one. 6:49 left in the first quarter. Perry Central on top. Riley has it in the right corner. Now gives it to Neese. Fake the long 3. Trying to get it back inside to Riley. Now Cameron Miller has it out top, drives on Landon Miller. Riley with it to the basket, has it taken away by Miller, but he was standing on the inbound line. Turnover back to Buckhorn.
And I tell you what, active hands so far by Perry Central.
Well, Perry Central underrated for their defense. They're mainly guards, and they are scrappy. Get after the ball as Huff fires a jumper from 17. It's good. We're all tied at 2s. 6:25 to go in the first.
Man, that was a nice-looking left-handed jumper off that baseline.
Tyson Neese with the ball. Out front for the Commodores, directing traffic. Now gives it off to Miller. Over to Woods, drives in, puts a shot up. It goes, but it's not going to count. Trayton Woods called for the offensive foul here on the replay. Good job by Austin Riley stepping in to draw the charge.
It was, and that's an early foul on Woods. Woods and Miller both with 1.
Cameron Miller with a basketball. Back to Jacob Neese. Woods deflects it. Tyson Neese grabs it, tried to throw it ahead to Woods. Trayton Woods tracks it down, gives it to Prater down the lane, puts a shot up, and it's good by Nick Prater. Commodores on top 4-2.
Nice cut there. Nice look.
Playing without the basketball. Highly underrated skill as Jacob Neese has it. He's trying to get down the lane on Prater. Picks his dribble up. Good defense by Prater. Austin Riley with it now deep in the right corner. Trying to get it inside to Rice. They do. Rice puts it up. No good. Tyson Neese pulls down the rebound for the Commodores. Long pass up ahead to Trayton Woods. Deep three from the left corner by Mason Sumner, and it is good. Perry Central up 5, 7-2.
Good quick ball movement up the court.
Good job by Mason Sumner, too, Harold, to run the floor and get in a position to receive that pass. And Coach Shannon Blank's going to have to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Perry Central pressure. He was worried about that 10-second count.
And I'll tell you, it's kind of what we saw in the girls' game. A lot of pressure from Perry Central. Buckhorn already with 3 turnovers. And Perry doing a good job. And I tell you, Mason Sumner is as good as anybody in this region at spotting up, catching that 3, and just going into his motion and knocking it down.
And he's the kind of player, too. He's got a lot of experience, played a lot last year, Harold. But 10 games into the year, if you looked at his scoring average, he was only scoring about 4 or 5 a game. The last 10 games, he's scored so much, he's up that average to right around 8, 9 points a game. And it's because of plays like that right there. Buckhorn with the basketball after the timeout. Jacob Neese handling it in the backcourt. Gets the ball near the timeline. Now gets it across up to Cameron Miller. Miller back to Neese. Out near the volleyball line. Hash mark's been replaced by the volleyball line. Ethan Huff, a long 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Trayton Woods. Commodores running. Long pass up ahead to Sumner. He couldn't handle it. Turnover goes out of bounds. Back to Buckhorn.
3 turnovers now for Perry Central, so we've had 6 turnovers in the first 3:15.
That's what you might call ugly, is there's another one. A lot of turnovers both ways. Neese stood away trying to get it to Miller. Perry Central will take over. 5-point lead, 7-2. Cameron Miller, the trigger man, gets it into Tyson Neese, the floor general for the Commodores. Miller up top to Prater. Over to Sumner. He'll try another 3, and it's good as well. Mason Sumner on fire here early for the Commodores.
He's got 6.
Perry Central up 8, 10-2. Cameron Miller, long pass up ahead to Austin Riley. He goes in, challenges Prater, can't get it to go, but Braden Rice with the offensive rebound. He goes up and is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. I think they're going to get...
I got that on number 12. That's going to be Miller. That's his second.
Tough angle to see, but Landon Miller was called for the foul. That's his second. Rice misses the first. 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Commodores up 8, 10-2 over Buckhorn. Second free throw is good from Braden Rice.
And we're going to see number 14, Daniel Morris, check in for Buckhorn. Good young talent.
Yeah, Morris is one of these kids. He plays hard. He's going to be sort of have his hands full at the top of that zone, trying to slow down Tyson Neese. Miller with the basketball for the Commodores. Neese with it right here in front of us. Goes baseline. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Huff. Tracked down by Riley. Here comes the Wildcats in a hurry. Riley down the lane. Spin move. Shot up and in. Austin Riley. What a finish.
Wow, through traffic. Put it up off the glass.
10-5 now. Commodores lead 3:50 in the first. Trayton Woods over to Tyson Neese. Nick Prater will try a three out of the right corner. It is good. Threes raining early for the Commodores.
We talked about that before the game.
Huff with a basketball over to Morris, who just checked in. He's going to be tied up. Held ball will give the possession to the Wildcats.
And I tell you what, Nick Prater with his hands on the basketball again. He kind of got bullied a little bit against Hazard the other night. Doing a much better job tonight.
Defending the ball right now is Prater. Now Sumner guarding Morris. Over to Huff at the top of the key, working on Neese. Back to Jacob Neese. Neese penetrates down the lane, hands it to Riley. He goes up through traffic. Couldn't get this one to go, but draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two.
And I think that one's going to go against Prater.
Yeah, Prater trying to get another block whistled for that foul. Riley at the free throw line. First one up and good for Austin Riley.
Tyler Robinson going to check in for Prater.
13-6 is the score. Commodores on top. 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. Austin Riley, Harold, in that previous game against Perry Central, had 20. Time whistled for a lane violation, so the turnover will give it to the Commodores. 7-point lead, 3:13 left in the first quarter. Neese to Miller, goes baseline, runs into traffic, gets it to Robinson in the left corner. Robinson, Woods, jumper, good from about 14 feet, 15-6 Commodores.
You give Woods that kind of look, he's going to knock it down.
Such a good shooter. As Morris goes baseline on Sumner, double team, trying to get out of it. Cameron Miller picks up the basketball for Buckhorn. Gets it up to Jacob Neese, hits Riley in the high post. Now out to Huff. The left-hander drives down, kicks it to Miller. Long three from the left wing. Short, rebound pulled down by Jacob Neese, then taken away by Robinson. Commodores running. Tyler Robinson now backs it out. Gives it to Landon Miller right here in front of us. He'll try a three. Banks it in from the deep corner. Landon Miller. I wonder if he called bank on that one, Harold. Commodores up 18-6.
Sixth assist already for Perry Central.
Jacob Neese down the lane, puts up the floater, no good, but draws the foul. He's going to shoot two.
And if that one's against Landon Miller, that's his third. Now they're going to call that against Trayton Woods, and that's going to be his second. Foul trouble starting to mount up for Perry Central.
Commodores get after you on defense, sometimes a little too aggressively, get their hands a little too active. As Jacob Neese can't get the first one to go, but he will have another. Trayton Woods getting some direction from Coach Hoskins. Second one, no good as well. Rebound pulled down by Mason Sumner. Gets it off to Robinson. Robinson to Landon Miller. Long three out of the left corner. This one's no good. Rebounded by Riley of Buckhorn. Riley quickly into the front court on the bounce. Drives. Kicks it out to Huff. Fakes the three. Now he drives left-hander off the glass. And good. Nice take from Ethan Huff.
Over the second bucket of the game. And Coach Hoskins doesn't like that. He's going to take a 30-second timeout.
We'll take it with him. We'll be back after this 30-second break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard is strongly committed to our community's development, investing in a wide range of business and local organizations. You need the support of a local bank that is looking for ways to help you succeed. That's what People's Bank and Trust is all about. They always have your best interest at heart. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, strongly committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone. Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear with you here from Buckhorn, Kentucky. Harold, Perry Central got the threes rolling, have a 10-point lead right now, 18-8, but Buckhorn hanging around.
They are, despite 5 turnovers and 2 of 6 from the free throw line. You take that out of the equation, it's a totally different basketball game.
Landon Miller with it, drives baseline. The ball's reversed. Trayton Woods, he'll try a three. It is good. Trayton Woods, such a good shooter, gets that one to go. Commodores up 21-8.
Nice ball movement again by the Commodores.
Cameron Miller with a basketball, gets it in the front court and travels with it. Drug that pivot foot. Turnover, give it back to the Commodores.
Tate Watt's going to check in for the Commodores.
Places Mason Sumner, gives him a break. Perry Central with a basketball up 21-8, 1:25 left in the first quarter. Robinson, high post Woods, kicks it to Watts. He'll try a jump shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cameron Miller. Buckhorn looking to run. Jacob Neese with it. Veers off to the right side, hands it to Huff. Huff gets it to Riley. Spin move. Down the lane, cut off by Woods. Picks up his dribble, back to Huff. Huff over to Neese. Deep in the right corner. Being guarded by Tyson Neese. Now Ethan Huff back to Jacob Neese. Jacob Neese crosses over, hands to Huff. Up top to Riley. Back it out, reset the offense. Riley working on Watts. Riley hands it off to Ethan Huff. Hands it off to Jacob Neese. Little weave action out front for the Wildcats. Now Riley has it in the right corner. Riley, spin move. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Jacob Neese. Behind the back. Euro step. Shot up, no good, but draws the foul. It'll be on Tate Watts, his first. Big Euro step from Jacob Neese. Earned him a trip to the charity stripe.
Neese going to the line. He just missed two.
First one is good. Neese comes into this one averaging 14.3 points per game.
His first point of the night.
23.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Commodores up 11, 21-10 over Buckhorn. Buckhorn will have the possession to start the second quarter unless there's a held ball. Tyson Neese working out front on Morris. Gets it over to Landon Miller. Clock winds to 10 seconds. Trayton Woods back to Tyson Neese. Neese fakes the three. Now he'll take the three. Shot block. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Buckhorn. Good defense by Jacob Neese there, Harold, to get a hand on that three-pointer.
Absolutely. He's long, jumps well. Perry Central going to have one last shot at it with 1.5.
And he'll try to hit Trayton Woods here for a three. Watch him slip through this little elevator screen. They're going to give it to Landon Miller. Shot fake, fires it, no good. And we've played one quarter here at Buckhorn. Perry Central 21, Buckhorn 10. Back to start the second quarter after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Here at Kemper Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kemper's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest lasting, best looking brand names at Kemper's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kemper Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Welcome back, folks, as we begin the second quarter here at Buckhorn High School. Jeff Campbell and Harold Bashir. Harold, Buckhorn hanging around. Just need to get the ball to go in the basket.
Absolutely. Perry Central on 5 threes there in the first quarter and getting ready to fire another one up. This one's short.
Yeah, Woods couldn't get that one to go. Good defense by Miller. Buckhorn with a basketball. Down 11, 7:45. Jacob Neese hard down the lane. Over to Morris in the right corner. He lost the handle of it. Nearly stolen by Tyson Neese. Ball's loose out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover for Buckhorn. Perry Central basketball.
And that's 7 turnovers for Buckhorn. If you are an underdog, you can't miss free throws and you can't turn the ball over.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I tell you, Tyson Neese fought through that screen. Buckhorn was wanting to do a little dribble handoff, and Tyson Neese fought through there, got his hand on it, and then the scramble for it, Buckhorn touched it last. Perry Central inside. Watts shot up. Good defense by Huff. And nearly another turnover by Buckhorn, but they corral it. Jacob Neese down the lane. Kicks it to Morris deep in the left corner. Out to Huff. They reset the offense. Jacob Neese off to Cameron Miller. Miller kicks it to Huff. Huff, couple dribble with his right hand. Floater up with a lefty. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sumner of the Commodores. Sumner in the front court to Watts. Watts to Tyson Neese. Skips it across. Tyler Robinson fakes the three. Drives. Puts a shot up. And good. Tyler Robinson, his first basket. Commodores up 23-10.
Nice take there by Robinson.
They're going to get him for the foul. He tried to come from behind as Buckhorn beat the press.
It's going to be his first foul.
6:51 to go here in the first quarter. Perry Central 23, Buckhorn 10. Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear live action here from Buckhorn, Kentucky. Cameron Miller hands it off to Jacob Neese. Neese backs in on Prater, hands it to Riley. Splits two defenders, puts a shot up and in. Nice, tough shot, Austin Riley.
Riley's got 5, man. That was just a strong move. He just showed he was just stronger than the defender right there.
Cashed it in, 23-12. Prater with a basketball. Tate Watts down the lane, puts a shot up and in. Nice move, Tate Watts.
Absolutely. Prairie Central 4 points off the bench this quarter.
Riley has it in the low post. Shot up over Prater, can't get it to go. Sumner pulls down another rebound for the Commodores. He's bringing it himself. Gets it in the front court, hands it off to Watts. Now Robinson in the left corner. Robinson, Sumner, back to Tyson Neese. High post Tyler Robinson, shot fake. Can't get it off. Now has to kick it back out to Tyson Neese. Neese splits two defenders. Prater, 10-footer off the baseline, no good. Watts comes flying in for the offensive rebound. Couldn't hang on, loses it out of bounds. Buckhorn basketball.
Got a sub checking in for Buckhorn. That's number 5, Peyton Collins, into the game.
25-12. Commodores on top. Applying a little full court pressure. Here comes Jacob Neese. Down the lane. Pass Riley up and in. Nice press break that time from Buckhorn. Coach Hoskins, he's going to take a timeout and talk about it. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
Back to play here in the second quarter. Perry Central the basketball and an 11-point lead. 25-14, Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear. Prater with it inside, out to Tyson Neese. Long three from the right wing. It is good. Nice pass from Prater. Tyson Neese cashes it in.
Another three for Perry Central off another assist.
And Tyson Neese, as a kid last year, didn't really take many of those. But this year, man, he's shooting at a high clip, over 30% from behind the three-point line. Puts Perry Central up 14, 28-14. Here's a steal by Neese. Shot up. Foul. No good, but will go to the free throw line. Tyson Neese coming to play after this timeout, Harold.
Absolutely. Just scored his first points of the game. Now he'll be going to the line to try to add to that in his first attempts of the game.
First free throw up and good for the senior guard for Perry Central. 76% free throw shooter on the season. Second one up and good as well. 30-14, Perry Central up. Buckhorn with the basketball. Jacob Neese trying to get down that right side. Cut off. Double team. Stolen by Watts. Prater trying to get it up ahead. Drives. Puts a shot up. No, good. And he draws the foul. I didn't think it was going in. Nice finish by Prater right here on the replay. Looks like 4 Buckhorn Wildcats on him, but couldn't stop Prater. He puts it in.
Prater be going to the line. He's got 7 points. Derek Fields has checked in for Perry Central.
Talking about how you were going to replace the scoring from Bacon. Prater with 7. He's averaging 4. So Prater steps up, makes that free throw. Perry Central on top 33-14. Riley with a basketball and steps out of bounds. Maybe. Somebody stepped out of bounds. Somebody from Perry Central stepped out of bounds. Buckhorn basketball.
That's an odd call.
Yeah, hard to see opposite side of us here at our broadcast location. Nonetheless, Buckhorn basketball, 4:53. Jacob Neese working on Tate Watts. Hands it to Huff. Long 3 straight away is good. Ethan Huff having himself a game early on for Buckhorn.
He's got 7.
Commodores with it in the front court. Sumner on the right wing. Kicks it to Derek Fields, who just checked in. Drives. And he's going to be fouled. Buckhorn, Perry Central not in the bonus yet. So it'll be Commodore basketball underneath their own basket. Up 33-17, 4.5 to go. Watts up off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Neese. Pulls it away from Prater. Nice rebound by Jacob Neese. Here comes Neese in the front court in a hurry. Gets it to Riley. Spins. Trying to get it back to Neese. Now hands it off to Cameron Miller, who loses it out of bounds. Perry Central basketball.
Turnover number 10 for Buckhorn is it's going to be Daniel Morris checking back in for Miller.
33-17. Commodores up 4:16 left in the second quarter. Tate Watts playing some pretty good minutes here tonight for Coach Hoskins Herald here in the second quarter.
He is. He's had some injury issues this season.
Fields tried to get it to Watts, threw it away. Buckhorn basketball. Coach Hoskins telling him to take a dribble before he makes that pass.
Tough pass to make over top of the zone because you're going to sell that.
Especially with Neese out there, as you mentioned earlier, as long and athletic as he is. He drives down the basket. Hard pass inside to Collins. Jacob Neese gets it back in the paint. Up, shot blocked, but fouled by Prater, I do believe. And Jacob Neese back to the free throw line.
Neese 2 for 4. And that will be against Prater, his second.
Jacob Neese at the line, averaging 14 a game. Very talented junior here at Buckhorn for Coach Blank. Gets the first one to go. Landon Miller returns for the Commodores, replacing Tate Watts. Neese gets the ball, spins it, and it is good. 33-19. Perry Central on top of the basketball. 3:50 to go in the second quarter. Sumner deep in the left corner over to Prater. Back to Landon Miller. He'll try a 3 from that left corner. No good. Rebound on the ground, fought for, pulled out of there by who else? Austin Riley for Buckhorn.
Riley has 4 rebounds already in the game.
Riley hands off to Jacob Neese, top of the key, working on Landon Miller down the lane. Shot fake, jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped, controlled, lost, and regained by Riley. Puts a shot up, no good. Sumner grabs it this time for the Commodores. And he's going to be fouled by Peyton Collins. And that's what, you alluded to earlier, Howard, in the pregame. With Bacon out, Perry Central's leading rebounder. It's got to be a team effort on the glass for the Commodores.
Perry Central with 6 rebounds. Mason Sumner has 4 of those. Somebody else is going to have to get on the glass.
Tyson Neese up to Nick Prater. Splits 2 defenders. Tyson Neese will try a 3 from the left wing. No good. Sumner with another rebound. Double team hits Miller on the cut. Miller a little up and under. Got it to go. Nice finish. Landon Miller.
Miller with 5 now.
Oh.
Another assist by Perry Central.
Miller with a little double clutch on the replay through some contact. Commodores up 35-19. Jacob Neese gets it up to Morris. He's trapped. Bad spot. Dribbles it out of bounds off the leg of Tyson Neese, they say. Will be Buckhorn basketball.
I tell you what, it gets awfully narrow over there on that sideline.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room. The folks on the bench have their feet out on the floor. Jacob Neese to Morris. Down the lane. Draws a little contact. Puts a shot up and in. Nice take by Daniel Morris.
His first 2 of the game.
Now the Commodores in a hurry. Landon Miller on the right wing. 35-21. Perry Central on top. Prater deep in this right corner behind the back. Drives. Kicks out to Tyson Neese. Fakes the three. Now he's going to drive. Kick to Sumner. He'll step inside the three-point line this time for a 17-footer, and it is good. Nice shot fake. Mason Sumner.
Sumner having a nice game. 8 points.
He sure is. Nice ball movement, too, from the Commodores. Prater taps this one out of bounds. Buckhorn.
Oh, they're going to say it went off of Buckhorn. Nice play by Prater.
37-21. Perry Central with the lead and the basketball. 1 minute, 59 seconds to go here in quarter number 2 from Buckhorn. Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear. Hard-fought basketball game, Harold. Perry Central up 16, but Buckhorn, man, doing what they do, fighting and scrapping.
Tegan Couch into the game for Perry Central.
Sumner drives the baseline, kicks it back to Prater. Tough 17-foot jump shot, can't get it to go. Derek Fields keeps it alive. Out of bounds, last touch by the Commodores.
Just couldn't haul that one in.
You mentioned Tegan Couch coming into the game, a freshman for the Commodores. I really like this kid as a player. He is smooth. He doesn't get rattled. Going to be a nice player for Coach Hoskins in the future.
Got a little length to him, too.
Got a lot of length to him as Riley couldn't handle the pass from Huff. It goes out of bounds. Turnover back to the Commodores.
Buckhorn just having a hard time holding on to the basketball. It's turnover number 12.
Well, Perry Central's defense will do that to you. They are harassing the passer and the receiver on every possession. Prater with it out top. Over to Tegan Couch. Long three, and it is good. Right on cue, Tegan Couch. 40-21. Commodores up 21 points. 1:17 left here in the second quarter. Barely get it across the timeline. Jacob Neese has it being double-teamed, and they're going to get the reach-in foul on Derek Fields, I do believe, as he fouled Jacob Neese.
That'll be Fields' first foul.
No harm in the foul, though, as Buckhorn has to throw it in, get it in the backcourt to Morris. He's being guarded by Couch. Couch knocks it away. Morris recovers it. Trying to get some help. Gets around Couch. Gets to the free throw line. Shot up, little scoop shot. Nice take, Daniel Morris.
He's made 2 nice buckets.
Mason Sumner, the basketball, quickly in the front court for the Commodores. Over to Prater. Up top to Landon Miller. To Derek Fields. To Prater. Right here in front of us in the right corner. Sumner. Over to Couch. He just hit a three from there. Thought he was going to let another one fly. Back to Sumner. Out near the jump circle. Commodores using some clock. Sumner on the left wing. Up top to Landon Miller. Miller puts it on the deck. Crosses over. Now backs it out. Another crossover. Drives down the lane. Kicks it to Sumner. Long three from the left corner. It is good. Mason Sumner having himself a half. 43-23. Buckhorn in a hurry. Austin Riley spins. Kicks it out to Morris. Long three right wing. No good. And we played one half of basketball, folks. Your score, Perry Central 43, Buckhorn 23 at halftime. We'll send it back to the station for commercial break. When we come back, we'll have some first half stats and analysis for you right here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
February is Heart Month and a great time to focus on your health. You have the power to take action to protect yourself against heart disease. ARH wants to help you prioritize your heart health. ARH cardiology clinics offer expert personalized care, including screenings and heart-healthy lifestyle planning, all close to home. To find an ARH cardiology clinic near you, visit arh.org/cardiovascular and schedule an appointment today. Trust your heart to ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements. Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
I woke up this morning, tied my boots up, 'cause I knew it's gonna be a long day.
Josh and Shasta get up every morning, tie their boots up, and start their long day working for hurting people across the state of Kentucky. If you're hurting due to a car wreck, let Josh and Shasta roll up their sleeves and start working for you today. Call the Mullins Law Firm at 436-HURT. Josh and Shasta are working for you at 436-HURT. Give us a call. This is an advertisement.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ENY. That's 14ENY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville.
Welcome back, folks, here at Buckhorn, Kentucky. Halftime between the Buckhorn Wildcats and the Perry Central Commodores. Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear. Harold, Perry Central up 43-23. Tell them how they got there.
Well, you have your leading scorer, Mason Sumner, has 11 points, 7 for Trayton Woods, 5 for Tyson Neese, 5 for Landon Miller, 2 for Tyler Robinson, 2 for Tate Watts, 3 for Tegan Couch. Mason Sumner leading the way with 5 rebounds, 3 assists each for Neese and Prater. For Buckhorn, they're led in scoring by Ethan Huff. He's got 7. 7 also for Austin Riley, 4 for Jacob Neese, 4 for Daniel Morris, and 1 for Braden Rice. Austin Riley with 5 rebounds, Jacob Neese 1 assist. 21-10 first quarter, 22-13 second quarter. Buckhorn out rebounding Perry Central 11-8. Perry Central with 12 assists to only 1 assist for Buckhorn, and really the telling stat: Perry Central 4 turnovers, Buckhorn 12. Perry Central had 3 of those turnovers in the first 3 minutes and 14 seconds of the game, only 1 since. So they've really settled in, and I tell you, they've knocked down 6, 7, 8 3-point shots here in the first half. That's kind of what we talked about. Only got to the line 3 times. They're 3 for 3. Buckhorn's gotten to the line 10 times. They are 6 for 10 from the line. Only been able to knock down 1 3, the one by Ethan Huff. So Buckhorn hampered, obviously, by turnovers. Perry Central just passing the ball, taking care of it, and knocking down perimeter shots.
Yeah, and that's a recipe for success. And, I looked earlier today, and in their previous meeting on January 27th, Perry Central made 11 threes in that game. So, Buckhorn primarily been playing zone, and Perry Central doing a good job. Something we talked about in the girls' game. They've been getting in gaps. They've been reversing the ball, making that zone switch sides of the floor. And those 3-point shooters have, really been taking advantage of those opportunities.
Well, you can tell Buckhorn came out in a 1-2-2, and what you're trying to do with that 1-2-2 is get out on those shooters. You're trying to push everybody off that line. But Perry's been doing a good job running some cutters through the middle, getting in the middle, fanning the ball back out. And, 12 assists and a half. That's a tremendous half. And just doing a great job and taking care of the basketball, especially for the last 13 minutes and change with only 1 turnover compared to the assist number they have. And Buckhorn, you can tell big adjustment without Easterling on the court. The scoring obviously a factor, but just not able to handle that pressure like Coach Blank would like to see them handle.
Yeah, they've got it in the front court. They beat the initial press, get it across midcourt, and then several times it appears that they've had a hard time getting in their offense. And a lot of their 23 points have sort of been scored on transition and at the free throw line. And losing your point guard, your floor general out there is tough. And like you said, this is their first game without him, and that's hard to simulate in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got a guy who handles the ball most of the time. You lose that guy, especially, I said earlier, you lose that guy late in the season. He's handled the ball for you all season. Nobody else is really prepared for that role. And you step in, and a high-pressure team like Perry Central, it's just a recipe for disaster.
It is. And, Perry Central, you alluded to it earlier, and we've talked about it before. So many guys that can score the basketball. They've got a lot of weapons out there, obviously led in scoring by Trayton Woods. But, Bo Bacon, of course, he's not out there, but he's been scoring the basketball well all season. Tyson Neese, Sumner, Landon Miller, Nick Prater, Tyler Robinson, Tate Watt stepping up and making a bucket. That makes teams hard to guard. When you don't have to, you've got to guard everybody. You can't slack off somebody. You can't let somebody shoot it because all these guys in red can knock it down.
Well, 9 guys played that half. 8 of them scored, and that's tough to deal with. Like you said, Jeff. I mean, who are you going to guard? Especially when you've got your forward, Mason Sumner, Nick Prater can step out there and knock threes too.
It makes it tough, and Coach Blank still has his team back in the locker room. Commodore's out. We're about 2 minutes away from starting the third quarter. We'll send it back to the station for one more break. When we come back, we'll have third quarter action for you right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheese steak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
For nearly 30 years, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to have sponsored and supported all of the elementary and high schools in Leslie County and surrounding areas. They help our community because they are part of our community. They live and raise their own families here. So when you shop with the Medicine Shop, your money stays here in the area. They want to say thank you to all of their customers who have made this possible. The Medicine Shop, Main Street in Hyden, 606-672-8705.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hyden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hyden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hyden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Buckhorn with a basketball to start the third quarter of play, and they're going to have a personal foul on Braden Rice. He tried to set a screen, did so illegally, and that'll give it to Perry Central, Harold.
And that goes as another turnover.
43-23. Just underway here in quarter number 3. Perry Central the basketball. Landon Miller deep in the left corner. Working it around, looking to Prater, the top of the key. Tyson East in the right corner. Trayton Woods straight away. Kicks it to Sumner. Thought about the three. Now kicks it to Landon Miller. He does the same. Penetrates on the left wing. Down the lane. Puts a shot up. Draws some contact. No foul. Ethan Huff with a rebound for Buckhorn.
Gonna move to the bucket. Just couldn't finish it.
Jacob Neese. He drives on Prater. Kicks it over to Rice. He couldn't handle it. Gets it out to Riley. Now Riley backing in on Woods. Hands it back to Braden Rice. Now Jacob Neese with it. He'll try a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Landon Miller of Perry Central. Commodores looking to run out front to Prater, and he travels with a basketball. Tried to catch it and cut to the left without putting the dribble down, and we call that every time, Harold.
You can get away with that one in the NBA. Nowhere else.
And not in Buckhorn, right?
Not in Buckhorn. Not going to get that call.
43-23, Perry Central on top. Austin Riley underneath. Nice pass from Braden Rice. Wide open was Riley. Puts it in now 43-25. Perry Central basketball. Sumner to Miller on the right side. Up top to Woods. Reverses to Sumner. Tyson Neese thought about the three. Commodores running like a 5-out offense right here. Moving the basketball around. Woods inside to Prater. Fadeaway jumper is good. Nice move by Prater.
Prater into double figures. He's got 10.
Pretty good defense from Braden Rice. Just a better shot by Prater. Rice with it. Working on Prater. Hands it to Miller. Cameron Miller drives. Kicks it up to Jacob Neese straight away. Neese down the left side over to Austin Riley. Riley penetrates. Now picks up his dribble. Gives it to Cameron Miller. Try to get it inside Jacob Neese. It's stolen by Tyson Neese. Long pass up ahead. Landon Miller puts it up and in. Nice pass from Tyson Neese. Hits Miller in stride.
Beautiful play.
Buckhorn with the basketball. Landon Miller with the steal. Puts it up and in. Landon Miller with 4 quick points. And Buckhorn has to take a timeout. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 49-25 back after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
Welcome back, folks. Buckhorn with a basketball. Perry Central on top, 49-25. Jeff Campbell and Harold Brashear. Harold, Landon Miller scored 4 quick ones right there.
Absolutely, and Perry Central coming out in this odd front press, causing some problems. So
it's close to a 10-second count. Buckhorn gets it across. Austin Riley on the left side. Jumps in the air, gets it off to Jacob Neese. Neese crosses over Trayton Woods. Now back to Riley. Up top to Cameron Miller. Wildcats reset the offense. Hands it off to Huff. Hands it off to Riley. Spin move. Trying to get in the lane. Jacob Neese, he's going to try a three-pointer straight away. Banks it in. Jacob Neese for 3.
First field goal of the game for Neese.
49-28. Mason Sumner with a 3 from the left side, and you knew that one was good before it left his hands. Sumner for 3 more.
Leading all scorers now with 14.
52-28. Commodores on top. Tyson Neese with a steal. Sumner picks it up. Back to Neese. 15-footer from the right side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Huff of Buckhorn. Wildcats get it into front court. And they're going to slow it down and set the offense. Riley hands it off to Huff. Huff drives, puts a floater up. No good. Tyson Neese with a rebound. Long outlet pass up ahead, Trayton Woods. Behind the back pass, Mason Sumner, three-pointer on the way, no good, but Prater skied for that rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Buckhorn. That was a big boy rebound right there, Harold.
I tell you what, Prater's got the tools.
He does.
Once he puts it all together, he's going to be a very nice player.
Perry Central basketball up 52-28. Get it into Landon Miller. Trayton Woods three-pointer, and that is good. Pure as anything was that one. That one looked, he knew that one was good too when it left his hands. 55-28.
He's one of those guys you think it's going in every time he shoots.
He really is. I mean, just a phenomenal shooter. Jacob Neese with the basketball. Behind the back. Gives it over to Ethan Huff. Huff inside Riley. Working on Sumner. They're going to get Sumner for the push. He tried to chest up on him a little too much chest. Harold called for his personal foul.
It's going to be his first. Perry Central playing physical tonight.
Buckhorn basketball, they really are. And you almost have to when you're, a little bit undersized. You can't take nights off from playing physical when you got to play physical. Commodores bringing that pressure defense. Austin Riley with it out top. Drives on Woods. Taken away by Neese. Up ahead to Prater, and he couldn't handle it. Saves it into Miller. He puts it up. Can't get it to go. Neese with a rebound, and Austin Riley intercepts it. Here comes Riley. Down the right side. Shot up over Sumner. No good, but he is fouled. Commodores had a couple good looks at it there. Just couldn't get it to go, and Buckhorn trying to take advantage of it with 2 free throws here by Austin Riley.
Riley's got 9 points. He leads the way for Buckhorn, 1 of 2 at the line.
First one is good. Comes into this one averaging 13.2 points per game.
He's got 10 and 6 boards tonight.
Nice 9 at the office for Austin Riley. Second one's good as well. 55-30. Commodores on top. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Perry Central the basketball. Prater up top to Trayton Woods. Thought about that three-pointer from Steph Curry land, but thought better of it. Now Tyson Neese has it. Over to Prater. Back up top to Trayton Woods. Woods, skip pass. Tyson Neese, three-pointer, right corner is good. Perry Central making them pay from behind the arc. Here's a steal. Landon Miller. Over to Neese again. Then, yes, Tyson Neese. 2 3-pointers back-to-back. Tyson Neese. 61-30. Commodores on top. Miller to Jacob Neese for Buckhorn. Deep in the left corner to Austin Riley. Ball's deflected by Trayton Woods. Cameron Miller retrieves it for Buckhorn. It's kicked out of bounds. Buckhorn basketball.
Perry Central with a flourish of threes. Now they've made 12 on the game.
It's one more than they made when these teams met about a week and a half ago. Riley shot blocked by Trayton Woods. Riley tracks it down out near the jump circle. He's going to try to go again. Hands it off. Cameron Miller down the lane. Kicks it out to Jacob Neese. He drives in the paint, and he's going to be fouled by Tyson Neese. As Tyson Neese tried to knock that ball away, Harold got him on the arm.
Little reach in, and you're going to get that call more times than not. As Sumner and Landon Miller will go to the bench. Tate Watts and Tyler Robinson in for Perry Central.
Watts getting some minutes, being rewarded for his play in the first quarter. Gets pushed to the ground. A little physical inside between him and Braden Rice. Ethan Huff has it out top for Buckhorn. Now Jacob Neese has it. Neese hits Riley on the back door, taken away by Woods. Up ahead to Prater. Prater takes it up, can't get it to go. Trayton Woods with the offensive rebound. Shot fake, shot up and in. Trayton Woods.
Woods now with 12.
63-30. Commodores looking to put this one under a run of clock. Cameron Miller up ahead to Austin Riley. Drives. Shot up over Prater. Good. And the foul. Austin Riley on the replay here used his body to shield the defender. Drew the contact, hoop, and the harm for Austin Riley.
That'll be the third foul against Prater. Riley going right back to the line. He is 3 for 4 from the line. He's got 13 now. He leads Buckhorn.
You said it, Harold, when you introduced the starting lineups, a physical, strong player is Austin Riley. Completes the three-point play. 63-33. 30-point lead for the Commodores. 1:37 left here in the third quarter.
Derek Fields going to check in for Tyson Neese, who knocked down those 2 back-to-back threes.
Woods handling the ball now for the Commodores. Gets it to Fields. Tate Watts, he'll try a three, and it's good. Why not? Everybody cashing in from behind the arc tonight for the Commodores. 66-33. Perry Central on top. Buckhorn with the basketball. Huff drives. Kicks it out to Rice. He's going to be fouled by Fields. And a 33-point lead for the Commodores here, Harold. 1:14 left in the third.
And it's just raining threes right now. They've knocked down 5 this quarter and 13 for the game. And we're going to have Rice going to the line for 2 shots.
He just checked out. He'll have to come back in. Daniel Morris, who checked in for him, will have to wait, as Braden Rice will go to the line for 2 shots.
Rice 1 of 2 tonight. He's got 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist.
The big man from Buckhorn can't get that free throw to go.
Tegan Couch going to check in for Perry Central. Nick Prater will get a rest.
Well-deserved round of applause from the Perry Central folks who made the trip over tonight.
Perry Central already has 4 players in double figures.
And we talked about that balanced scoring as Rice misses the second free throw. Robinson with a basketball, gets it back to Woods. Over to Derek Fields, back to Trayton Woods, back to Tyler Robinson, 3-pointer right wing. This one doesn't go. Fields battles for the rebound, pulled out of there by Huff by Buckhorn, then knocked away by Woods. Huff has it. Braden Rice on the drive, in the lane. Contact, Watts tried to draw the charge. They get him for the block. And now we're going to get bodies all over the floor. They're going to get number 12, Austin Riley, whistled for the foul. Tyler Robinson, talented football player for the Commodores, and I think a football game broke out for a couple seconds.
Nice takedown there. Nice tackle. As Daniel Morris finally going to get the check in for Rice.
Tegan Couch over to Trayton Woods. Robinson back to Tate Watts. Long 3 from the left corner, no good. Rebound saved in by Buckhorn. Here comes Jacob Neese on the bounce. Double team, kicks it up to Cameron Miller. Now Ethan Huff will try a 3 from that left wing, no good. There's Austin Riley with a rebound. Another offensive rebound from Riley. This time Tate Watts gets it. Long pass up ahead. Will be picked off by Huff. He stepped on the line, so it'll be Perry Central basketball. Well, both teams looking to run here. It's like watching a race at Bristol.
A little sloppy, though. Nobody able to put the ball in the hoop here in the last 45 seconds to a minute.
There's a lot of bumping out there, a lot of contact. 66-33, Perry Central on top. Clock winds under 15 seconds here in the third quarter. Tegan Couch was off a screen from Woods. Hits Fields inside Watts. Underneath Robinson. Shot fake. Shot blocked by Jacob Neese. Here comes Cameron Miller. Tegan Couch picks it up. Long 3 from half court. It's no good. We played 3 quarters. Perry Central on top 66-33. Back after this break for the fourth quarter right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky, located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Welcome back, folks. Starting the fourth quarter here at Buckhorn High School. Jeff Campbell and Harold Bashir. Harold, Commodore shooting the ball really well from behind that three-point line.
13 threes through 3 quarters. That's hard to deal with.
Yeah, it is. And up big, 66-33. And, you know, that three-pointer, we call it the great equalizer. And usually you refer to that if you're behind. You know, you're trying to catch up. But Commodore's using the 3-ball to really extend this lead tonight and push it almost out of reach here as we start the fourth quarter.
It's a 33-point lead. Perry Central's made 13 threes. Buckhorn has made 2. The difference in that, 33 points.
33 points. I'm no mathematician, but you hit the nail on the head as Commodores will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Tegan Couch over to Fields to Trayton Woods. Drives, splits some defenders, puts a shot up in the paint. Good, and the foul for Trayton Woods.
Woods now with 14. And he'll go to the line for one. Tremendous free throw shooter.
Averages nearly 19 a game.
And that should put us on a running clock.
68-33. Prairie Central still applying the full court pressure. Trayton Woods, he fouls Austin Riley. Prairie Central bench wanted a foul on Austin Riley. They're not going to get it. We'll whistle Woods for the foul. Buckhorn basketball. Nick Prater returns to the lineup for the Commodores.
Trayton Woods going to check out.
So the Commodores will have Tegan Couch, Tyler Robinson, Nick Prater, Derek Fields, and Tate Watts. Buckhorn, Daniel Morris, Ethan Huff, Jacob Neese, Cameron Miller, and Austin Riley. Jacob Neese with it for Buckhorn. Tries to get it to Miller, taken away by Fields. Fields, one-hand pass up ahead to Robinson. He put it up off the backboard and in. Nick Prater, watch the replay, folks. Tyler Robinson off the backboard. Prater finishes with a two-hand slam. Call up Sports Center. That's on the highlight reel for sure.
I don't know who's going to be player of the game, but it's going to have to go a long way to beat that for play of the game, I can tell you.
And Robinson, it started off with a steal from Fields and a great one-hand pass ahead. And then when Robinson got the basketball, he looked back at Prater. Prater knew what was coming and cashed it in with a big two-hand slam. Austin Riley on the other end puts it up and in for the Buckhorn Wildcats.
Riley has 16. He leads all scorers.
Prairie Central with the basketball. Fields to Watts to Prater. Trying to drive, cut off by Cameron Miller. Robinson will drive, split a couple defenders. A little floater up and in. Tyler Robinson.
Man, Perry they've got a lot of weapons.
And shooting at a very high percentage. Be interesting to see the shooting stats for the Commodores tonight as Neese misses. Robinson with the rebound. Commodores looking to run. Robinson down the lane, hits Tegan Couch. A little 10-footer in the lane. Makes him pay. Tegan Couch, he's got 5.
He's got, 5.
There's an unforced turnover by Buckhorn. We'll give the ball back to Perry Central as Coach Hoskins going deep into his bench. 4 more subs coming into the lineup for the Commodores. Tegan Couch will stay out there.
We're going to come in with Josh Miller into the game, along with Cody Gay, Riley White, and Landon Griffith.
Gay with it to Miller, deep in the right corner. His pass intercepted by Morris. Morris on the drive, puts a shot up, no good, but he is fouled by Riley White. And Daniel Morris will go to the line to shoot 2.
Morris has 4 points off the bench.
He played hard. Buckhorn, obviously the score is very, very lopsided, but Buckhorn has played very hard. They contested passes, and just a little too much Perry Central tonight, coupled with the turnovers, and that's your difference in the ballgame.
22 turnovers and 13 Perry Central three-pointers. That's hard to overcome, Jeff.
It really is. Morris makes the second free throw.
I tell you what, I like Morris. I like him.
I do too. You look at him out there, he's being very active. Got his hands on another pass right there. Couch to White. White drives, a little floater. Can't get this one to go. Austin Riley pulls down the rebound for Buckhorn. Riley looking to run. Ball's tipped away from Riley by Riley White. Commodores get the steal. Tegan Couch. And now the ball knocked out of bounds by Buckhorn. Perry Central will throw it in underneath their own basket. Tegan Couch fakes the 3. Puts it on the floor up top to the top of the key. Cody Gay. Riley White, a 3 from the left wing, no good. Gets his own rebound. He'll try a 3 from the left corner, no good. Ball's on the floor. And now, ball last touch by the Commodores, Buckhorn basketball. And it will be Perry Central basketball. That was the confusion. I was unsure who touched it last. Didn't see a clear pointed direction by the official. Perry Central basketball. Cody Gay with it on the drive down the lane, and he's going to be fouled. There's going to be an offensive foul on Josh Miller.
Legal screen there.
Getting a little sloppy here, Harold, the last 3.5 minutes or so. Perry Central 75, Buckhorn 37. 3 minutes exactly left in the game. Morris down the lane, spin move, nice move. Daniel Morris. Foul will go to the line to shoot 2.
Just knocked 2 down, stepping back up there. 6 points on the night.
That was a nice move. He split 2 defenders, a little spin move. Strong take, drew the foul. Definitely earned this trip to the free throw line. First one is good. Second one on its way. Good is no good. Josh Miller with a big, strong rebound. He's fouled by Peyton Collins. Miller, a very talented 8th grader, big body, big broad shoulders. Another bright piece in the future for Coach Hoskins.
Tremendous football player.
Yeah, you can tell. Riley White over to Miller. Miller up top to Cody Gay. Drives, now backs it out. Picks up his dribble, throws it to Riley White. White back to Gay. Inside Miller, puts it up, no good. Blocked out of bounds by Rice. Be Perry Central basketball. Good defense inside by Braden Rice.
52, Alex Begley into the game for Buckhorn.
Tegan Couch on the inbounds, puts it up, no good. Begley gets the rebound. And he's fouled, and that's a foul that Coach Hoskins isn't going to be happy with. You miss a close shot, the other team gets the rebound, and you foul 84 feet away from the basket. Probably not going to hurt you in this game, Harold, but close game it could.
Absolutely.
75-38. Stamper with the basketball, loses it. Ball on the floor, picked up by Couch of Perry Central. Another Buckhorn turnover. Tegan Couch down the lane, through some contact, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Miller, out to Gay. Long 3 is good. Cody Gay wants in on the 3-point action.
Miller with a nice rebound and assist.
78-38. Commodores on top. Morris with a basketball. Hands it to Rice. Out near the jump circle. Rice splits 2 defenders, and he's fouled. No basket, but he will go to the line. I think that's the double bonus for the Commodores. Trying to get some official word. Now it is a 2-shot foul. I thought so. And running clock. They'll stop it. Rice to the line. He'll shoot 2.
Rice 1 of 4 from the line.
Who you thinking for player of the game tonight, Mr. Harold Brashear?
You can pick one out of a hat. You got Trayton Woods had 15. Sumner had 14. Neese had 11. Prater had 12. But I tell you what, I am kind of thinking Mason Sumner with the way he rebounded the basketball.
I don't think you could go wrong with that. So, well deserved. So East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game will be Perry Central forward Mason Sumner. Commodores just trying to dribble out the clock. 78-38 should be your final. Just passing it around. Riley White with it up top. Over to Miller. Inside to Gay. He's not going to shoot it, and that's going to do it. Your final score from Buckhorn, Perry Central 78, Buckhorn 38, and the Commodores with another big district win, Harold, and had to feel pretty good about that one.
Yeah, pretty solid effort defensively. Shot the ball really well. Obviously got a little sloppy down the stretch, but that's going to happen in a game with a wide margin of victory like that. But good win for Perry Central on the road. Good district win.
And I think you said earlier that does complete district play. So, next district game will be in the district tournament. And the draw is February the
12th on a Wednesday.
February 12th on a Wednesday. And we know the seeding. Hazard will play Buckhorn, and Perry Central will play Leslie County. But we just have to nail down the dates and the times and how much they're going to charge to get in and all the fun stuff. But the district tournament will be at Perry Central this year, and we encourage folks to come out. Should be a fun tournament, as always is. We'll try to get Mason Sumner to join us here. Mason. So we will be joined by Mr. Mason Sumner, the East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game. Mason did a little bit of everything tonight, knocking down three-pointers, doing a good job on the glass. I thought you played really well.
Thank you. We knew we just had to come out and play hard. I mean, we let them hang around for a little bit last time we played them, so we knew we just had to come out with some effort so we could get out early and get everybody else in the game.
And, we look and, we talked about before the game, what makes you guys hard to guard is you have a lot of guys.
Don't leave Mason open.
Who can step out and knock a three down. You guys had 14 threes tonight as a team and from just several different people.
I think we got a lot of shooters. I mean, it helps everything. It just helps open up the lane that everybody can step out there and knock it down, and it just helps us a lot.
And you guys as a team, I had you unofficially 21 assists. Is that something you guys work on, really trying to move the ball around?
Yeah, we work on passing the ball a lot. I mean, we know we can't be selfish because we're small. I mean, we know we got to move the ball.
And Jacob Neese, he's the leading scorer coming in for Buckhorn, a little over 14 points a game. You guys held him to 7 points, only made one field goal on the game. Was that something that you guys game planned for?
Yeah, we knew Dylan would be out, so we knew we had to stop Jacob. But we didn't play great defense the first half, and, I mean, coming out halftime, that was our goal, was to turn up the heat and get some stops and get the lead out.
I thought you guys did exactly that and executed the game plan to perfection. Got a nice win. Folks, thank you, Mason. Mason Sumner, our East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game. Go celebrate with your team, Mason.
Thank you.
Once again, folks, Mason Sumner, the East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game. We need to take a break, or you want to wrap it up, Mike? What do you think? We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Harold, any final thoughts?
No, it's Perry Central. Just they had several people in double figures. Woods with 15, Neese 11, Sumner 14, Landon Miller 9, Nick Prater with 12. That's their starters. You had several people. Couch with 5 off the bench, Watts with 5. Narrowed the rebounding gap, forced 24 turnovers. Just a good road win. And Perry Central really came in and took care of business tonight. And this is a good win for them down the stretch.
You're exactly right, folks. A lot of more games coming to you this week here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Stay tuned for those dates and times. We appreciate you folks tuning us in. We appreciate the guys on the camera, Greg and Robbie, our producer Michael Dwayne, everybody back at the station, all of our sponsors, all of our listeners, and Harold Bashir making his triumphant return. Brother, send us on out of here.
Guys, I want to thank everybody. Thanks for the opportunity. Appreciate everybody back at the station, everybody that makes these broadcasts possible, all the sponsors and all the listeners. Thank you. And tune back in tomorrow night for more games. Got games tomorrow night, games Saturday at the Big Lou Classic. But that'll be it for tonight from Buckhorn on the East Kentucky Sports Network.